welcome back to my channel. My name's Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out some of the products that I got from my Sephora haul. So basically, it was going to be like a first impressions kind of video, but admittedly I did do this video yesterday. I filmed it all, I edited it, and I was just trying to save it to my phone, ready to upload, and I accidentally deleted it because I didn't have enough room on my phone. So technically I've tried out these already, but we're just going to create like a similar kind of look. I did post a look on my Instagram already, so I've got photos from that look. I may change it up a little bit to what was on Instagram just to make it a little bit different, but basically I'm going to be using the same products, and lucky they're all out and ready. I'm like really annoyed at myself that I deleted it, but what can you do? It's gone, so we're back. Now, I've already done my brows this time. The video anyway, like after editing, was like 43 minutes or something crazy. So I am going to try and speed it up a bit so you don't have to sit here all day and watch it. So the first product I'm going to use is the Cover FX Primer. So yeah, at least I'm testing and actually using all the makeup. Testing it all out again. I mean, it could turn out better than last time. But yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that I did that. But anyway, what can you do? Yeah, I deleted the original clips, as well as the edited video. So that was fun. I really liked this primer yesterday when I used it, and it's really good again. It's funny, I haven't gone from wearing makeup for like ages, and now I'm wearing it twice in a row. But again, what can you do? So we will let this kind of set in, and we might just keep going with the eyes. So I'll be using the P. Louise base to prime my lids. Now, when I originally filmed this, I blended it out with a beauty blender, and I just feel like that was probably the wrong thing to do. It kind of like set it. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I was going for something different and it didn't really work. So I suppose me deleting the video ended up being a bit of a blessing in disguise, I suppose. Because now I get the chance to kind of redo it. But yeah, basically I'm going to try not to ramble as much maybe. And yeah. See if we can get a better look than yesterday too. Didn't mind it. It's done alright on my Instagram. I hope you guys who have already seen it liked it, but basically I'm going to try and do something a little bit different. Now that I've done it, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit, but not too much. Just pat it down. Don't think I applied this much yesterday as well. I was going to try and pretend that I didn't film and everything and this was all fresh, but why bother? May as well be honest and let you know I've already tried these out. But yeah, I was a bit bummed. Alright, so that's all patted down. So I'll be using the Natasha Denona Love Palette. So it looks like this. It's really, really gorgeous. We've got a few Morphe Jaclyn Hill brushes to use. So we're just going to go in with the shade Soul first. And this does look more pigmented than yesterday, hence me actually doing the base properly this time. So that's always good too. I don't like that it's so cold that my mirrors keep fogging up though. So we have a couple of different brushes here. They're a bit dirty from yesterday, but JH31. I'm gonna just blend it out a bit. Give it a wipe. Yeah, it's It's not that cold in here, but I don't know. Could probably see better out of this mirror over here. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade Valentine and just blend it out so it's not as harsh up the top here. Okay, now going back in with the same brush as before, we're just going to go in with a bit of the Heartbeat shade, which is darker. And a bit of Trust. So I have tried a Natasha Denona palette before. If you've been a bit of a longer time a subscriber, I did do the Sunrise palette and try that out around like Valentine's Day, but this one's really good too. So I'm just kind of trying to get like a deeper colour in the outer corner here and just blend it in. See if I can get another, maybe a little bit of this one, Heart. And then a little bit more Heartbeat. I just really want to pack it in and get it nice and blend it out. So, because you can basically just build up the intensity by packing it in and then blending it out, and then packing more in and then blending it out. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so I've got my little cream shadow brush with a bit of Poreless left there. What I might do also is just use a little bit of the Tarte concealer. Because this works pretty well as well if you don't have an eye base. Obviously I do, but I'm just going to get a little bit on the end here. It's not too bad, I don't mind it being a little higher. There, okay. So we've got the shades here, some glittery nice ones here. I'm going to go with the shade Transparent this time. And then I might top it off with a bit of Lifetime. If you don't set the concealer, that's how you get the nice sticky base, and then the same with the Poreless as well. So that's what it's looking like. I might just use a bit of the Lifetime shade, just a bit deeper of a gold. So that looks really nice. And then we're just going to blend it a little bit with a bit more Soul, just so it's not as blocky. And it kind of fades in a bit better. So that's what we're looking like at the moment. Now I'm just going to go off camera and do the other eye, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've done the other eye, pretty much as close as I could get. So this is what the look is going like so far. I set my brows because I only did the ABH part. Obviously you can get that from Sephora as well, but a product I did want to try out from my haul is the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit Cosmetics. Now it's a bit of a different wand here. Usually they're like normal looking spoolies, but this one is a little bit different. At least doing my makeup kind of midday will mean that it will stay on hopefully a bit longer, and I won't have to like wipe it off straight away, obviously. There's always upsides. I was just a bit disappointed, but I know that a lot of people have that trouble when they're like editing and things and losing footage and having to redo it, files corrupting, so I'm kind of lucky that I am doing it on an iPhone. I just need to make more space there, so I don't have that happen again. So I think I'd be really annoyed having to do a video, the same video a third time. So you basically can stick your hairs up kind of like the soap brows trend. A little bit there. So looking very fluffy, but also nice and filled in, which I like. Okay, foundation. We've got the Huda Beauty foundation in Panacotta. This one I bought with the intention of it being a fake tan shade. Like obviously it looks okay here, but when you blend it in, it is a little bit lighter than I would have liked, although there's nothing wrong with that. You can just fix it up with a bit of like powder, darker powder. Oops, I think this is pretty full coverage stuff and I've just blobbed it everywhere. So I'd usually go in with a brush first at least, so I might do that now. I'm just going to use my Pout Cosmetics brush. So yeah, you really don't need much of this. I actually probably added too much on. Because I haven't worn makeup in a while, minus like yesterday, I feel like my nose piercing doesn't really like it much anymore. Because the last time I did an actual makeup video, my nose piercing got a bit sore. But that's alright. Now we'll be doing a nice inner corner shimmer. My eyes aren't completely done, but I just thought I'd get the foundation started. Okay, now that's kind of blended in. This beauty blender is a bit damp, so I'm just going to go over it, make sure it's nice and seamless. I usually just rely on the brush to do that for me, but I feel like I've seen a lot of YouTubers kind of get it to look more flawless by using a beauty blender after, so that's what I'm going to do. Because there's always stuff to learn. Like, I obviously am not going to get much better if I don't practice more with my makeup and learn some new skills, so I was thinking of doing a masterclass. There's a makeup artist based in Melbourne I really like, and she's never done my makeup, but I've just been following on Instagram for ages. It's Alex Page, and yeah, I'd really like to do one of her masterclasses because she does them through her Instagram now, so yeah, I don't know, we will see if I can do that, because I really like her style of makeup. So if I can learn a few tricks off her, that would be really good. I feel like it will benefit my makeup game. But yeah, also practicing and actually doing makeup will help too, obviously. Alright. So that is actually really flawless foundation. It is a full coverage one and it's really done wonders on my chin area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer. So this one is a little bit light. It's Porcelain Beige Tarte Shape Tape. But now, I used to do the triangle and then I've seen that I think it's like you go up the side of your nose and things and it makes it better. So we'll just blend that in and see how we go. Obviously, again, this is a little bit light. I am pale though. I just always like to use slightly darker foundations anyway, so I'm probably the one using the wrong shades rather than thinking I got the wrong shades. If that makes sense. They probably are the right shades for me when I order them, and when they get here it's just me thinking I'm a darker shade than I am, but I forget I am actually very pale. But I feel like doing it up your nose and around actually brightens up the face a bit more than doing it in the triangle method, but obviously depends what the trends are and what you think looks good at the time. Same with brows, you know. Obviously I thought my disgusting sperm brows looked good back in the day. Obviously they really did not. But you live and you learn. So I don't really need to highlight much of my face because it's already quite pale. So I'm going to go in and set my face with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 230. Now this powder obviously isn't from Sephora, but it's a new one. I sent Shell to get me it when she had to go to the chemist, because I mean technically we're only allowed out to do like essential stuff and then I go to work, but if she has to go to the chemist then I thought I'd put a little request in there, and I'm really happy with the shade actually. I was trying to look up for ages and ask for recommendations, what shades people were when they're tanned, but obviously this works out well for darkening up slightly light foundations anyway. And there, I usually go for the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, but I've heard a lot of good things about this one, and also the Fresh and Flawless are usually out of the shades that I am. I did kind of pick out a couple of shades of the Fresh and Flawless that I could have been, and Shell did give me one, but it's too dark and it was my fault, so I was like, hey, get this one. Darkest Olive. Don't know why I thought that would be good for fake tan, but it makes a really good bronzer shade, so we didn't totally stuff up there. Or rather, I didn't totally stuff up there by asking her to get me that one. But yeah, makes a really nice contour shade, so I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, this powder is really like nice in terms of the powder to set your makeup with, and it really blends in nicely for contour too. I feel like I've been getting a really dry forehead at the moment. Like that makeup flaked off with the Revolution, and I was starting to think obviously the primer and the foundation weren't working well together, but now I'm thinking maybe it's just my skin. Like it looks okay for now with this on, but probably close up and later on in the day I'll start to see it more. So I'm thinking it might just be my skin. So if anyone's got any recommendations, I mean I should probably just exfoliate and like moisturize like hell and see what happens. But like if anyone's got any recommendations or had that kind of problem, give me some advice in the comments, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, I'm really liking the Huda Beauty foundation now that I've got a slightly darker shade. I got like the shade Milkshake the first time. But yeah, I felt like that was too light. Like that definitely was too light. This one's probably the right shade. I would have just liked it darker for the purpose of being tanned. But I'm not actually tanned that often, so it doesn't really matter that much. Now, got to get a nice brush to do my contour on my nose. That's too fluffy. Maybe I'll use this brush. It's not that small, but it's my Tarte one. I can probably just pop it down the sides. Did a good nose contour yesterday. Just saying. I thought it looked pretty good. I just didn't take it quite high enough up. And I'm no expert at nose contour. I say this on like every video where I'm trying to nose contour. I'm not an expert at all. I don't even really know what I'm doing. But I'm trying to make my nose a little bit skinnier, that's all. Okay. Now for blush, we're going to go in with the MAC Fairly Precious Extra Dimension blush. So this one you can't get at Sephora in Australia anyway. I got this from Maya. It's a nice shimmery blush. It's one of my favourites. It just deserves a bit more love, I think. So I've been using the Milani one, and I do like that one. But this one's got a little bit more shimmer to it. Itchy nose now, I've got my powder on. And I was in the habit of putting blush on my nose, but now I don't really. I guess it's winter, I don't need that summer flushed look. That is looking really, really, really nice. I'm really impressed with it so far. Let me know what you think so far. I like it. So, highlighter. This is amazing. It's already dirty. It's already dirty, but it's the Fenty Beauty Mean Money Hustler Baby shades. Really, really nice. So, gonna get my nice fluffy highlighter brush. So it's the JH06. Going with this one here. Look at that shimmer. I'm always super duper impressed with a nice shiny highlighter. If you're looking for another one, if you've got this or you're looking for another one and you haven't tried it, the Benefit Cookie highlighter is really, really good as well. This one's more of a gold shade and I really, really like it. And then we're just going to put some on the bridge of my nose, but I don't want to go too harsh on it. I think this one, yes, got this little brush here. I feel like I haven't used, obviously I've used it twice and I've used quite a lot, but I've got plenty of highlighters to go around. Now I'm just going to go with my inner corner with this as well. And maybe a little bit on the brow bone. Okay, so we're almost done with the look. So yesterday I used the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the red, so it's Uncensored, this shade. Not sure. I liked it and it did go with the look, but I was struggling a bit with more so application and I had it like smudged down here and everything. So I might get like a basic lip liner first. So this is the Exaggerate Rimmel lip liner. I've had this one for like ever and I really like the shade. I have a lot of different lip products and the Stunna lip paint is like one of my favourite formulas. I don't know if I do like red lips on myself when I do it properly. So that's what my lips are looking like at the moment. So I've just popped some lip balm on my lips and I'm going to use the MAC Velvet Teddy. So I was going to use my Fenty Beauty one, but I've used it before on the channel. And I just really like this lip shade, and it pretty much matches my lip liner. The tiniest bit lighter, but instead of that, I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Venus. I really love it. So I'm going to let myself have a glossy lip. It looks nice like this, but we're going to put a little bit of gloss there. I hate dipping in and wrecking the wand, but I don't have any disposable ones. There we go. I feel like gloss makes your lips look a little bit bigger. Now the next thing I'm going to use is mascara. You can get this from Sephora because it's the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. It's not one I got recently. I've used it before, but obviously you can get it from Sephora, so that kind of helps. I do really like this. Oh, my fringe is annoying me. I've pinned it back and it's just sticking out. But anyway. Okay, so I feel like mascaras look really good on me when I use them the first time, but then after that they go a bit crap. I don't know if that's just me. Blended my eye a little bit here. I blended it a little bit better on the other side. We might have to retouch it up later. I've got like so many mascaras, but I really do like this one. But yeah, as I said, I feel like they just don't work as well after I've had them a little while. And I haven't even had this for too long. Which is kind of why I'm glad I've got mini tube of it. But don't worry, we're going to stick on some fake lashes anyway. Alright, one thing I just quickly want to fix up or touch up before doing my lashes is just getting a fluffy brush and a little bit of that Heartbeat shade and just blending it. There, I thought that looked a bit better. Okay, now I'm just going to go off camera, do my lashes, and I'll be back because I really don't like doing lashes on camera. Alright, so I'm back. I've done my hair and my lashes today. Definitely feeling like a different person than when I started this video, at least. Doesn't just like look like I just got out of bed. But all in all, I'm really happy with this look. Yesterday's, obviously, I said that I was wearing the Fenty Beauty Stunner lip paint in Uncensored, which is a nice bright red. But I will say I'm a sucker for just like a nude lip, whether that's glossy or matte. So I think this definitely went with the eye look a little bit better. So I'll be uploading more photos to Instagram because obviously this is technically a different look, at least with the different lips anyway. But don't forget to let me know what you think of the look. If you've got any recommendations from Sephora, let me know, because even though I won't be doing a haul for a while, it's nice to have a couple of things on the wish list just in case. But yeah, all in all, I don't know, I'm really happy with the foundation. Definitely a lot happier with this shade. What else? The highlighter. Definitely recommend this highlighter, and as I said, if you haven't tried that one, get that one. If you're looking for a different one that's a bit less gold, a bit more like champagne, go for the Benefit Cookie highlighter. But yeah, most of the products I've used are from Sephora minus the MAC products, which, yeah, in Australia you can get them from the MAC website or you can get them from Maya. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and join the family. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, Petals. Bye.